today, from Memphis, Tennessee, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Memphis Egyptians taking on the Chicago Bears.
Now from just east of the Mississippi River, EA Sports welcomes you to the home of the Blues, Memphis, Tennessee. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears and the Memphis Egyptians. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Memphis team as they get ready here. They've got a full half season since their last loss, winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. False start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a handoff up the middle. Donald, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
You look at this Bears defense, and they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Looking to throw. Powering his way forward. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. From the gun, here's Fields. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Lucas Van Ness in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Gonzalez's kick is good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd down, Donald, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's Sports. On to the 2nd quarter, Memphis in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll complete this one to Watson. So he stopped for no gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Donald, and he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that want it. Line here is complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Fields. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. Now it's Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. To the air again, Fields. And short calls it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Fields. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Fields. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. A shotgun snap, Fields. Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. So that drive in total 8 plays. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sims. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll set up to throw. He finds his receiver, Watson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic.
To 11. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 74 yards. And the Egyptians are back within a score. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw taken in by Chark. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Fields. Uses the spin. That's complete to Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down. Here's Fields. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Back to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 1. Now a handoff looking right. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Back now in Memphis, Tennessee. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's a give up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This pass nabbed by Waddle along the sideline. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Egyptians put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Shark's got it left side. So the completion good for just 3. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down, Fields. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Fields throw complete there to Moore.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
At center, almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's won?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. There he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, sometimes you get great ones, and that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked out all the way through that's going to give you the play we saw to win the game? Because I know everyone's thinking that that was something that they just drew up. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
So for Memphis, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2 when they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.